Here is a shop, a comic book shop, filled to the brim with geeky goodies, and like many comic book shops on Wednesdays, it gets new comic book releases. And look,
Why, it's me, your old pal GateKeeper. Comics? We got comics. Let's take a look, shall we, Airflits? Up first from our publishing friends at Archie Comics, it's Chilling Adventures presents Pop's Chocolate Shop of Horrors. Pop Tate is the glue holding Riverdale together, whether everyone realizes it or not. His chocolate shop is the beating heart of the city, where everybody can stop in for a delicious bite and some safe haven, even the worst sorts. And not just the run-of-the-mill rapscallions who recently broke the jukebox. When a young Riverdale couple, Nick St. Clair and Sherry Tyne, attempt to dine and dash on a humble small business owner, they quickly discover the fryer grease isn't the only heart-stopping thing about the chocolate shop. From tales of mystery meat to the unnatural visitors that dine late at night, this anthology tells stories about the horrors that happen at Riverdale's beloved malt shop, and how Pop Tate is at the center of it all, the most powerful figure in Riverdale, providing heaven to all sorts of terrors and underhand villainy. Find out when you pick up your copy in-store tomorrow. And now moving along to our next publisher, it's DC Comics with the first of their releases, Batman, One Bad Day, Ra's al Ghul. Why won't Batman save the world? For centuries, Ra's al Ghul has wanted to save the Earth from the worst of humankind, and for centuries, he has failed. Recently, his greatest obstacle has been the Dark Knight detective Batman. Ra's has offered Batman a chance to be part of his new world order, but Batman refused. For years, their Cold War has raged, but Ra's will have no more. Ra's will remove Batman from the equation and save the world, recreating it in his image and bringing the peace and prosperity all the good-hearted souls of Earth deserve. This is one DC comic you won't want to miss, so pick up your copy in-store tomorrow. Staying with DC, it's DC's Legion of Bloom. How do you announce that winter is coming to an end? You spring it on them! Welcome to the springtime celebration of DC's greenest and greatest. As the flowers bloom and breathe life in that Swamp Thing smell, watch the blue beetles fly out from Titan's West, pick a Captain Carrot or two from Floronic Man's garden, but make sure to avoid the poison ivy. This season may go in a flash, but don't worry, stories like these last forever. Oh, and Wonder Woman will be there too. So make sure you're here in-store tomorrow to pick up this new release from DC Comics. And now moving over to IDW Publishing, it's their release of Godzilla, Best of King Ghidorah. The monster from outer space, King Ghidorah, lands in this special one-shot showcasing some of the greatest King Ghidorah stories that have ever smashed their way through comics. This special collection is sure to show kaiju fans everywhere why King Ghidorah is one of Godzilla's greatest foes. Find out why when you pick up your copy in-store tomorrow. And now moving on to our final publisher of the week, it's Marvel Comics. And up first, they have Avengers, Rage of Ultron, Marvel Tales. Ultron's full robotic rage is unleashed as we celebrate the legacy of the House of Ideas with Marvel Tales. This anthology series shines a spotlight on fan-favorite characters, featuring timeless stories and highlights from some of Marvel's most impressive talent from the past 8 decades. In Avengers, Rage of Ultron, the classic victory for the Avengers becomes a nightmare years later. Ultron, the homicidal and artificial intelligence so long devoted to ending life on Earth, has found a new world to conquer, one with its own horrific legacy. When Titan, the birthplace of Thanos, falls, planet Ultron will rise in its place. Thanos' brother Starfox seeks the aid of his former allies, but the Avengers he finds are radically different from the ones he knew. Find out who and what they are when you pick up your copy in-store tomorrow. Staying with Marvel, it's Doctor Strange. Reunited with Claire and Wong, it's back to business as usual for the Sorcerer Supreme. Have your children fallen into a deep nightmarish slumber? Are demonic refugees invading your home? Is your husband possessed by a satanic entity? Then call Doctor Strange. He may be our only hope. Find out what's in store for a new chapter in the life of the Master of the Mystic Arts when you pick up your copy in store tomorrow. And our final new release from Marvel this week is The Women of Marvel. A startling rescue. Hear them roar! Marvel's fiercest heroines take the spotlight in an all-new Women of Marvel one-shot. Getting now for a preview of the women creators taking Marvel Comics by storm. Power Rangers scribe Melissa Flores sends America Chavez on a pulse-punching adventure. She-Hulk steers straight into the gutters, and she loves it. Silk spins a wild web through the New York City. All this and more as Women of Marvel celebrates more than 10 years of uplifting the characters and creators you know and love, and the ones you're about to, when you pick up your copy in store tomorrow. Wow, Orflets, that's quite a selection, wouldn't you say? You can pick up these and many more new geeky goodies in store tomorrow from 9 AM. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon for notifications. But if YouTube's not your thing, you can follow us across all other social medias with @WakeyComics616. So, until next time, I've been your old pal Gatekeeper, and as the duck always says, bye bye la 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 la.